Far away, where the sea kisses the sky, there stood a lighthouse unlike any other. Its stones were old, its paint faded, yet every night, when the moon rose, it would lean ever so slightly and listen. Listen to the whispers of the sea. They weren't just waves crashing. They were voices soft, secret voices carrying messages from places far away. Tonight, you and I are going to sit at the lighthouse's feet, feel the cool stones, and hear what it hears. Because tonight, the sea has something it wants you to know. The air smelled of salt and wildflowers from the cliffs. A single beam of light stretched out into the darkness, sweeping across the ocean like a giant arm waving to distant ships. Inside the lighthouse lived Elias the keeper. He wasn't just a caretaker, he was a listener. Every night, he'd sit by the round glass window, close his eyes, and let the sound of the waves pour into his heart. Every wave has a story, Elias once told me. Some are loud, some are shy, but they all come from somewhere far, far away. On this particular night, the waves sounded different. Not wild, not hurried, but urgent, like they were trying to say something before it was too late. Elias leaned closer to the open window, letting the wind carry the words. And then he heard it. A voice, gentle, trembling, almost afraid. "I'm lost," it whispered. "I've been floating for so long, and I can't find my way home." It wasn't a ship. It wasn't a person. It was the voice of a single droplet of water, separated from its wave, drifting alone in the vast sea. Elias smiled softly. "Don't worry," he said aloud, though the droplet was miles away. "The sea always finds a way to bring its children home." He pulled on his coat, lit the great golden lantern at the top of the lighthouse, and stepped outside into the whispering night. Every sweep of the light seemed to call out into the darkness, this way home." The wind grew warmer, the waves grew calmer, and far out in the deep, the tiny droplet began to drift toward the light. Hours passed. The stars wheeled overhead, and then the droplet spoke again. "I'm so tired. What if I never make it? What if I sink before I can see the shore?" Elias's voice trembled. "I know that feeling," he whispered. "I've been lost before too. But the world is full of lights. You just have to keep your eyes open for them." Somehow, those words reached the droplet. Its tiny body shimmered with hope. And just when it thought it couldn't go any farther, a great wave rose beneath it, lifting it higher, carrying it toward the land. By dawn, the droplet was home. It joined its brothers and sisters in a sparkling tide pool by the cliffs, safe at last. Elias leaned on the railing, smiling as the sunlight turned the water gold. The sea whispered again, not words this time, but a feeling, gratitude, peace, belonging. And now, as the tide rests against the rocks, so can you. Like the droplet, your worries can drift away, carried on gentle waves until they are gone. The lighthouse stands tall, its light sweeping across your dreams, keeping you safe through the night. The ocean hums softly just for you. From all of us here at Calmcraft Stories, good night. May your dreams be kind, your sleep be deep, and your heart wake rested. May you find your way home again and again in the safe harbors of your dreams.